Hey, I'm Ryan J. I play drums for the Roxy Gun Project. I started playing drums at the age of 4. I was learning symphonic percussion and basically learning rudiments and fundamentals of drumming and percussion. And my later years, I was kind of fidgeting around with my parents' stereo and went from one side of the dial all the way through to the other and landed on a rock and roll station. And I believe I heard a Journey song, and I heard these big, powerful drums, and I just, at that moment, said, that's what I want to do. And I think I was probably, I'm thinking 10. I think I was like 10 years old at that point. And so I begged my parents for a drum kit, and they reluctantly got me one, but my family's a long line of musicians. And so they went for it. They didn't necessarily agree with the music that I wanted to play, but they were still very cool about it. And so yeah, I would record songs that I liked off the radio on blank cassette tapes, and then I would play them on my little crappy cassette player with headphones, and I would just play along to all these great songs that I heard on the radio, all these great rock and roll songs. So, then I started playing in bands. I think I was 13, my first band. Played with a bunch of high school guys, and that just did it right there. I mean, the first time I played, I think I played like a backyard keg party, high school keg party in my band. We played like just a bunch of cover tunes. We played like an AC/DC song, and I can't remember what all we played, but we played about 5 or 6 tunes, and just having the crowd react to these great songs, and having that feeling of people feeling that music. I knew at that point that's definitely what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, was to entertain people and play and create and share music with the masses.
So who are some of the drummers really that you are kind of touchstones for you?
Wow, there's a lot. I saw Buddy Rich live as a child. I think I was like 12 or 13. My mom took me, and Fresno of all places, Fresno, California. He was doing a concert there at the college, and my mother took me to see that, and so that was very, very incredible and inspiring. I love Dave Weckl, Sonny Emery, Neil Peart is probably one of my favorites. Rush is my favorite band. Dave Weckl, Terry Bozzio for Missing Persons. I love Terry. He's such an interesting, creative person. Really enjoy him. Bernard. Oh, I almost forgot Bernard. Bernard Purdie, the Shuffle King. Yeah, he's my guy, man. Bernard's the guy. Steve Smith from Journey, of course, Steve Gadd. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, there's so many great guys. And then the newer guys, I mean, I was really early on in his career. I was a really big fan of Lars Ulrich for Metallica. I thought the early Metallica stuff was great. I'm not so much a fan of the newer stuff, but the early years of Metallica were really cool, and I really liked that stuff. But yeah, there's so many guys. I mean, gosh, Mike Mangini and Mike Portnoy, and oh my God, I mean, Jordanson, and there's just so many dudes. There's so many great players, and I think as a musician, I believe that you never stop learning ever. Regardless of how old you are or how good you become or whatever, you never stop learning. So if you can take something and learn something or be inspired by somebody, that's really the game right there, is to absorb all you can.
Hey, this is Brian Wheat with Big Break Session. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And we'll see you next time. Let's fucking rock.